Clem and your girl
Shan.
And we're back with another one, man. We talking about a what? 8-year-old, 6-year-old?
6-year-old.
Oh man.
Shot his teacher.
Wow. And the problem with that is that, they can't charge him, so I'm thinking they need to charge the parent.
They more than likely
because the parent should
charge
have it
her.
secured.
I mean, the mom or whoever's gun it was, because of course.
You got to secure your gun.
Why you got a gun at school, first of all?
First of all, why do that child have access to the gun?
Yeah.
That's the big question. You know what I'm saying? So I think that if you're a gun owner, that you got to be a responsible gun owner, especially if you have kids.
Oh, yeah.
Because the thing is that at the end of the day,
anything can happen. He could have got hurt.
I'm not trying to make an excuse for him. That's a wrong and a right. But as a parent, you have to secure the gun because he's 6 years old.
Yeah.
They have temper tantrums.
So
So you can't, if they do something, they don't know that, okay, it's a big consequence if you shoot somebody.
Yeah.
Only thing they thinking, okay, I'm mad, I'm angry, and I'm gonna take the gun to school.
And then my thing was in the other news broadcast, it was saying how they were saying it was intentional, meaning he meant to go to school and shoot this lady. Like we teachers not that bad, be shot.
I believe it was intentional. I believe that he was upset with the teacher. And God knows what he was upset with. He probably was mad because he had too much homework. I don't know.
I don't know. I've got cussed out by kids. Got cussed out by kids and stuff.
That's not surprising.
They left notes cussing me out. I mean, hey, some try to hit me. As far as like the intentionally shooting, I can't think of anything that this lady could have done to him to make him want to do that. It's just, you're 6.
But the thing is that he's 6 and he's not thinking.
No, he's not.
Logically, he as an adult, we can think and, and make a decision. Okay, if I do this, I'm ending up in jail or I'm about to kill myself, one or two. And that's what normally happens. Somebody commits suicide. They'll shoot up somebody and they'll shoot the place up and then they commit suicide. So the thing is that as a 6-year-old, only thing he was thinking about probably.
She made me mad.
She made me mad. And I'm going to take this gun. And, they watch so many cartoons, different video games that, probably help, assist with that, what he wanted to do. So, and he's not thinking that, okay, now you take this person's life.
Behind it,
So I truly believe that the parent, whoever bought the gun, purchased the gun.
Well, they said it was the mom legally purchased the gun.
She needs to be held accountable.
So she needs to be held accountable.
Simple as that.
But let's get into this one because this right here was what surprised me. Is because it said his backpack was actually searched before he even shot her. Did?
I mean, they're thinking a 6-year-old, he's not going to come with a gun or, I mean, what?
They didn't, I don't know. Whoever did this search in his backpack.
Was it a good area?
In Virginia. I guess so. I mean, but it doesn't even matter what neighborhood schools in. It's just the point of...
Because you're thinking a 6-year-old, when a 6-year-old going to come
how many pockets this backpack had?
Unless it's a heavily crime area, then you would think that, okay, all right, we need to put some metal detectors up because we don't know.
Yeah.
Because
it's an elementary school.
I don't know.
I work at an elementary school. All right, well, yeah. So this right here video says that his backpack was searched before teacher got shot.
Let's get into it.
Alarming admission for school officials in Newport News, Virginia tonight, where police say a 6-year-old first grader shot the teacher. The superintendent now acknowledging that someone had warned the school that the boy might have a gun. They say his backpack was searched. So, of course, the question, how was the gun missed? Here's our Chief Justice Correspondent, Pierre Thomas.
Tonight, a stunning admission from school and police officials in Newport News, Virginia. Just hours before a 6-year-old student opened fire on his teacher, a staffer was warned the boy might be armed with a gun.
At least one administrator was notified of a possible weapon and was aware that there was a potential that a weapon was on campus.
In a virtual town hall obtained by Wavy TV, the superintendent telling families when the first grader arrived late for school, someone reported he might have a weapon, but a search of his backpack turned up nothing. And police say they were not alerted. A few hours later, the boy shot his teacher with his mother's 9mm pistol.
It was taken out of a book bag and concealed on his person, and after recess, it was pointed and fired.
25-year-old Abby Werner was shot.
My question is, so who notified them?
They can remain anonymous, I guess. I mean,
And
you
how
don't
did
have
that
to
person know
necessarily...
that the gun was in the bag? And why didn't the
Person-
authorities was contacted where they can, at least see what was going on?
So I know at our school personally, here we have officers on campus that deal with those type of
That's
things.
every school, right?
I don't know how
Every
they do
school
over
should have
there.
a
I don't know how they do in
officer on
Virginia,
campus.
but I know in Florida we have a police officer or a school resource officer that stays on campus and deals with those
Okay,
things.
let me ask you a question. So anytime that you guys get a anonymous tip on a gun being on campus, don't you guys do something about that?
They lock down.
Okay.
More so, we'll go like a code yellow, and whoever, like I said, we have the school resource officer that comes and he does search. And from my understanding, we're locked in our classrooms or wherever, so we are unaware of what's going on.
My thing is,
but normally they
I think
contact
that
the
it was a
police.
failure. First up, the parent, then they got a tip and they still didn't do anything. When you going to take it serious? Because we have seen so many so many shootings in schools in 2022. You know what I'm saying? So when do in 2021? Following that next year after that. But the thing is that when do we take it serious?
Well, I guess they were saying like, oh, he only 6, and maybe the gun.
It doesn't matter if somebody reported it.
If somebody reported, yes, you won't take it seriously. It's a gun. It's a weapon that can cause harm to somebody.
Now, see if he said he had not even BB gun, but like a toy gun. That still need to be investigated.
Okay. So last week, a friend of mine told me that they had to go on a code yellow in an after school program because of a random person just too close to the school.
Wow.
They went on code yellow, and this was after school. So this person wasn't even on campus, and you see how quick the reaction was just for a suspicious person. So just imagine just getting that call about him having his backpack with a gun in it in Florida. Oh,
we going on
lockdown.
He had a gun in his backpack.
Yes.
Somebody searched it.
Yes.
Missed a whole 9mm.
Right. Is that the gun I shot when we went to the gun range?
No. You shot a 22.
Oh. Excuse me, I don't know my guns like that.
Of a BB gun. Just teasing.
Whatever.
A 22 will do
now
more
the gun
damage.
that you shot, was that a 9mm?
No, it's a 38. A 22 would do more damage than the bigger guns, because some bullets the bigger guns, the bullets go in and out. You know what I'm saying? 22 will bounce inside you. So it's actually.
So that was a 9mm that he had, but it said it was a revolver, which it
wasn't a revolver. 9mm is not a revolver.
What the thing said? What the thing said?
It's a
9mm.
Yeah, it's not a
okay.
revolver.
Sorry, I don't know my guns like that. When I go to the gun range, I make sure I take a full class.
Okay.
In the hand and chest and is still hospitalized in stable condition. Police say she saved lives that day.
That young lady stopped, got those kids out of that room, and stopped while she had suffered a gunshot wound.
Wow.
And turned around to make sure those kids were safe.
David, we don't know how school officials missed that gun. We don't know if they patted the boy down, searched his pockets, or if the gun was somehow hidden. And we also don't know if they called the boy's parents when they were told he might have a gun. David?
A lot of questions still to come. Pierre Thomas. Thank you, Pierre.
Yeah, you would want to know that they called a parent. Like you said, it was an anonymous tip. Okay, did somebody call mom, dad, whoever? I mean, especially if it's mom gun. Hey, you better make sure that you got your gun.
That could have been prevented.
It could have been prevented.
It starts at home.
But she did save lives with that.
Home.
Yeah, it starts at home.
A gun lock. I put it in the safe. Come on, man.
But a teacher is a hero still. She saved lives that day because who knows? Because at one report, they said there were no kids in the classroom, just her and the student. And then this report says that she got other kids out. She's still a hero, and we need to pray for her.
Yeah.
full recovery.
Yes.
A full recovery. I mean, this is a traumatic experience. I mean, as a teacher myself, I would not want to go through that myself or a co-worker of mine. I mean, even though she's not a direct co-worker of mine, my heart still goes out to her because that could have been anybody.
Yeah.
But the different steps do need to be made before situations like this.
If you are a gun owner, make sure that you
lock that gun up.
Lock your gun up, man.
Lock the gun up.
Kids are curious. They like to play. Even I think we had a situation where I think it was 3 years old. A child got killed. This like a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Thought it was playing with it and then shooting itself in the head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
But then they ended up charging the mom for that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, they ended up charging the mom for that. So
I don't feel sorry for her. The moms. I mean, she get charged. She get charged because at the end of the day, when you purchase a gun, you're
taking responsibility.
You're taking responsibility. Yeah.
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 All right, you two. Don't forget to like and subscribe and keep praying for her. Pray for all teachers.
Yes.
Pray for these kids when they go to school.
Yes.
All right, you two.
Peace.